So, hey guys, you probably clicked on this video because you're triggered by the fact that I called you a liar. And that's actually true. I'm gonna tell you today why you're not gonna achieve your goals in 2023, why you're gonna be the same like the past years, you're not gonna change at all. And yeah, let's get right into it. So, you might think, why is she calling me a liar? I'm not a liar. I'm talking to people and I'm not lying. I'm being honest. I'm being fair. I'm being straightforward. If I make a promise, I hold it. I'm not a liar. But that's actually the case. You hold your promises to other people, but not to yourself. What do I mean by this? Just imagine the scenario where you are like doing somebody a favor. Like somebody asks you, hey, could you help me move? And you say, I am free. Yes, I can help you. Or somebody asks you, can you help me with my uni stuff? And you say, yes, for sure, I'm gonna help you. So when you say yes, you make that promise, right? So basically, when you give a promise to another person, you are doing it, right? You're not like letting this person down. Or if somebody calls you and asks you, I need your help, I need you to bring me there and there, can you get me, can you pick me up? And you say yes, you hold that promise. You're not gonna be like, okay, like let it slip away. You're not gonna let that person down, right? So you're gonna pick up your friend who called you, or you say, no, I cannot do this, I cannot manage to pick you up, sorry. So that's okay too. But if you have a promise, or if you give a person a promise, you most of the times you're doing it, right? You're not going to let them down, because if you let the person down one time, they're going to be angry, the second time they're going to be annoyed, and the third time they're not going to ask you. They're going to be like, oh, this person is not responsible, she's not somebody I can put my back on, right? So even if you ask somebody, people who are saying, yes, I do this for you, they're gonna do it. They're not gonna let you down most of the times, because after the third time, you're not gonna want to interact with them anymore because they let you down. It's like okay to say no, and the person can look around and to find another solution, right? But most of the cases, really, if you give somebody a promise, you'll keep it, right? So, and what I mean by you're a liar, if you're holding all these promises to the people you like, and you basically, if you interact with somebody and somebody asks you for a favor, you're honest to them and you say it's possible or it's not possible. So you might think, yeah, I'm honest. If I can help somebody, I do it. If I cannot, I say, sorry, I cannot manage it. And the person can find another solution for this. And this is okay. So you're being honest, right? But I can tell you where you're not honest. You're not honest to yourself. So when you say, I want to do more sports, and you say, I'm going to do it now, I'm going to go 5 times in a week, I'm going to go 3 times, but you exactly know that you're not going to do it. You are lying to yourself. And when you lie to yourself, it's even worse than lying to another person. What I want to say is, when you set yourself a goal, or you say, I want to eat cleaner, I want to do the sport, I want to go fitness, I want to read more books, I want to do that. Okay, do that. That's nice. But you got to be honest to yourself. You're not allowed to lie, because when you lie, of course you're depressed. Of course you feel like rubbish. Of course, because you're lying to yourself all the time. You cannot even trust yourself. So how can you trust even other people? You cannot trust yourself. So let's imagine you say, I want to go to sport like 5 times a week. You know exactly that you're not going to go. You know this. You know this for a fact. So basically what I want you to do is grab a mirror if you set some goals for yourself, and look in the mirror and ask yourself, am I really going to manage it to go 5 times this week or every week? And you exactly know that it's not possible, because maybe of your work schedule, because I don't know, maybe you have kids, maybe you have this or that, or thousands of other stuff. So look in the mirror like it's a different person, and look them in the face and be realistic and say, okay, I can realistically manage to go once a week, maybe if you start, or 2 times. And if you say this into your mirror, like I can manage it, like you're talking to another person, you're making the promise, you're gonna do it. It's like, I don't know how to say it, but it's like that you've written into stone with this, you know? And that's sealed. It's not, you're not gonna get over it. You gotta get that done. But be realistic. Be honest with yourself. Of course, they preach be delusional with your dreams and dream big, and that's true. Do that. But if you put in the work to get where you wanna be, you gotta be realistic and not lie to yourself. Because when you lie to yourself, you're feeling miserable. So imagine you're coming home from work and you told yourself you wanted to do the sport and you're really tired. And if you set the goal to go 5 times, of course you're not going to achieve it. Or I don't know, you want to try the hot yoga. Do it, but be realistic. Don't say I'm going to go every day if you've never done that before. Try it and say, okay, I'm going once a month. I'm going 2 times a month. And you set the date and you write it down. And this is the promise you make yourself. This is like the day your friend asks you, can you help me move? And there's nothing that can come between this like date, you know? You're gonna do it. You're not gonna let your friend down. Or your parents call you and say, can you pick us up from airport in like a week? And you look into your calendar and say, yes, I'm here and I'm free. I can do this. So you do it. There's nothing that comes in between. No party, no chilling on the couch eating snacks, nothing. It's sealed. You make that other person a promise. So what I want you to do is really, if you want to do something, go and look in the mirror and say, I'm gonna do it. I promise this to you, like it's a different person. And then you feel like a different connection and a different need to achieve these things. Be honest about yourself and what you're able to do. Like if a friend asks you, are you free on that weekend? I really want to celebrate this or that. You're going to look into your calendar and say, yes, I'm free or I'm not free. So if you want to do these things you want to do, look in the mirror and say, is this possible with my schedule? Is it achievable? And then you do it. And then you really do it. Like it's a contract. You cannot get out of it. So be realistic with your stuff. And if you want to eat cleaner and you're like snacking all the time, eating out, whatever, you don't have to say, I'm changing now and I'm changing everything and I'm only eating clean. I'm never going to eat fast food again. That's rubbish. You're lying to yourself again. And you know it. The next day you're going to eat again crap and be like, oh, I'm so miserable. I'm such a loser. Why can't I do this? Like everybody else can do it, but why not me? Because you're lying to yourself and you're doing things that are at first not manageable for you. So when you want to eat cleaner, you say, okay, maybe because of your work, you always eat out or you wake up late, so you didn't make a lunchbox for you and you grab snacks. So you grab snacks from outdoors, your work or whatever. So if you want to eat cleaner, I find it realistic and you're eating like a lot of crap that you say, okay, Sunday is my fucking day. Sunday is my day. I want to eat clean. I'm going to wake up. I'm going to do my avocado toast. I'm going to eat healthy. I'm going to eat them proteins. I'm going to make myself this fancy coffee I don't have time for, and do this once a week. And look into your mirror again and say, is this manageable for me to do this on a Sunday? Yes or no? If you're the kind of person who's like going out on Saturdays a lot and partying till 6 a.m., yeah, you see it. If you say to yourself, I'm going to do this every Sunday, but you're partying till 6 a.m., it could be a little difficult for you. So be honest about yourself, what you can do, what you can't do. So maybe it's the other day where you have home office. You have this one day and you eat that day and clean. And if you did it, you feel so good because you didn't lie to yourself. And that's so nice. And you can do it with all the things you do. So you're sitting basically on the couch and you have this thought, oh, I wanted to clear up the dishwasher. And you're like, oh, I'm going to do it after the next episode of whatever. And in that moment, please remember me and say, I'm lying to myself. I'm going to sit here the whole fucking night and I'm not going to like clean it up. I'm going to do it the next day or maybe the next day. So remember it. You have always what you're doing. Don't lie to yourself. If you're sitting on the couch and thinking about the dishwasher, say to yourself, I'm honest to myself and I'm not gonna move my ass because I'm watching here this show, and you're honest to yourself. You don't feel bad about anything, because in the other scenario, you would wake up the next morning and say, oh, what piece of crap I am, because I wanted to do it yesterday and only one episode, but I didn't do it. So you get basically the idea, right? So I have another example for you. If you're the person who likes to party a lot, who goes out and you feel drained from partying and going out every weekend and like drinking a lot, and you wanna skip that. You don't want to do that anymore. Don't say, I'm not gonna drink ever again, because that's a lie. You're maybe gonna say, if you're going out every weekend, say, okay, I'm gonna skip every second week and I'm gonna stay at home. And even if it's hard, and even if you have this fear of missing out or something, you didn't lie to yourself. Set yourself a realistic goal and do it. And even if you say, I want to party this weekend, you do it, but decide it on the start of the week. Don't go out spontaneously, because then in the end you're lying to yourself again and you feel like shit. And this is why most of the people are not trusting themselves. They feel depressed, they feel drained, they don't have energy, because every time they want to do something, they set their goals so high that they cannot achieve it. Maybe they're laying in bed all day and saying like, oh, I have to change now. And they're doing this one day, maybe two, and then it slips away because it's not manageable for them. They're lied to themselves. They were like so optimistic and so hyped up that they didn't even look in the mirror, like I said before, like you would to talk to another person, and they're lying to themselves. If you talk to another person and this person says, are you able to eat with me every day clean and this and that, you would say, no, I'm not able to do that. Or with a sport, if you go to another person and she asks you, or he, let's go every day to fitness, let's do this, you would probably say, no, I cannot manage it because some days I work so late, or I have this musician class I'm going to, or I just want to be lazy some days. I just want to be lazy. So you would probably say to them, no, I cannot manage to go every day with you, because in the end they would be disappointed. So why are you doing this to yourself? You shouldn't be doing this to yourself. You should just be honest with you. That's why I called you a liar the whole time. But I think it would make your life so much easier. And if you have goals for 2023, please write them down realistically. So if you don't do any sports, write down, if you don't do any sports, like any in months, in years, why don't you say, okay, every 2 weeks I have this super cool Friday class which interests me, and it's sealed. It's like anyone can die, or your house could be on fire. You're going there because you promised. It's like you promised to pick up your parents from the airport. You wouldn't like just, oh no, I'm too lazy now, I can go, oh, I missed it, whatever. You wouldn't like just not pick up your parents if you promised them to pick you up. So yeah, that's this. So for New Year's, I want you to make your list and be honest to yourself. Just be honest. Don't say I'm going 5 times a week, because we both know you're not going to do it. Say, okay, I'm going maybe every Sunday, and you do it. And if it happens that you go on a Friday as well, you're still going to get there on that Sunday, because it's like this contract you made with yourself. It's like you promise to your friend or to your family, like, I am doing this. Yeah, I can manage it. I can do it. I won't let you down. It's like picking them up from the airport or something. You're doing it. And be careful while writing it down. Don't be like, oh, I want to do this, I want to do that, I want to do that. No, be really focused and say, what is manageable for me? Because when you look at the list next year and you're still like, oh my God, I did all these things and even more of that, you're going to feel great, and you're going to start your new year even better. So if you want to read books, don't say, I'm going to read a book every week, and I'm going to have like 52 by the end of the year. No, you're not. You don't have a single book. You didn't read in like 4 months, So grab yourself a book, maybe say one book every 2 months for the start. If you're not a reader, that's good. That's really good. If you want to eat cleaner, make yourself this one day where you eat clean. And maybe you're on the other day, you're like, oh, I want to eat clean that day too. You know? But the one day which is fixed, you're gonna eat clean. So yeah, if you say to yourself, I'm not partying anymore, I don't want this, and you find yourself again in the club, or I don't know, with your friends out drinking or whatever, don't say I'm not going to drink ever again, because you're lying. You're a fucking liar. Your heart knows it, and you're gonna feel like shit. Say, okay, maybe if I'm going out every week, maybe I'm going out only 2 times a month. So you're gonna feel great because you're not lying to yourself, you know? So that's my message. Keep yourself clear, be honest, not only to other people, but to yourself, and value yourself. You're the most important person in your life. And yeah, I wish you a good new year. And yeah, I hope you get your goals together and achieve everything you want. So I hope you liked my video. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And I hope you achieve everything you want in life. And see you next time.